Hello, it's Candace here with Beacon Hill Books and the little girl. A few people have asked me about my reaction to the Walter Scott shortlist announcement, and I didn't make a video when it was released because I frankly wasn't that excited about the list. But I apologize if I've already talked to you about this already. I figured I might as well put a video out to explain sort of what my thoughts are and what my plans are for reading any of the remaining books I haven't read yet. So my first thought was that I was bummed that The Last Man in Europe by Dennis Glover wasn't on the list, especially given that Grace by Paul Lynch was on the list. I liked The Last Man in Europe much better. Grace was just a very difficult read, and I'm torn about it, honestly. So that's my first thought. The second thought was Manhattan Beach is still on the list. I'm very concerned that for whatever reason that might win, and it's not what I want to win. I still want The Gallows Pole to win. It's by the smallest publisher on the list, and I've heard just really good things about it. All of the books that I've read on the list, besides Manhattan Beach, which also has some sad parts, are very kind of sad reads in a way. The Last Man in Europe, not as, George Orwell is sick, so he is going to eventually have to die, but during the story, that part was very super interesting to me. So yeah, that's my thoughts. And then, the Bedlam Stacks didn't make the short list. It's kind of a unique pick, honestly, because it does have magic realism in it, but I still enjoyed that story way more than Grace as well. So I was a little bummed about that. I hadn't been intrigued to read The Wardrobe Mistress, but depending on what Mel and Jess, I think Mel is reading it from Mel's Bookland Adventures. I don't know that Jess is or not. I might be inspired to read it, and I do want to read The Gallows Pole and probably Miss Boston and Miss Hargreaves. Like I've said before, I don't have all of these at my library right now, and I have to finish some buddy reads, so reading those books will probably come a little bit later, especially because I have another buddy read coming at the beginning of the month. So yeah, that's my initial thoughts. This is just someone I'm just an historical fiction lover and someone that really overall rates a book according to how I feel after, like emotion-wise. Did I like it? Do I still think about it? Did I like the historical detail in it? A lot of these books either leave me feeling just so-so, and maybe I learned a little bit about the pastime, like The Horseman by Tim Pierce, and there was not a lot of action until the end. I learned a little bit, but it wasn't like a riveting read. And so I'm waiting for a book that I really don't want to put down. And I do want to read The Birdcage Walk by Helen Dunmore, even though it didn't make the list, just because Mel from Mel's Bookland Adventures really did enjoy it. But that one will probably get the least prioritized because it's not on the short list. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Please let me know what your thoughts are if you've read any of the books or want to read any of the books, and if you think differently what book we'll read than what I said, please let me know. Have a great day. Bye.